Ladies and gentlemen, the FIFA 21 clock is ticking. The game is going to be here before you know it. So that means you got a decision to make. Do you want to be rich or do you want to be poor? If you want to be rich, all you got to do is 2 simple steps. First, subscribe to the channel right now. Go down below, subscribe right now. 2, follow these steps I'm laying out for you. I'm going to have a bunch of tips and a bunch of videos on my FIFA 21 playlist. You follow the tips, including ones from this video, you will be rich, I guarantee it, in FUT 21. Today, we are talking about ones to watch. Because we're watching them. They're ones to watch, so we're watching them. You can either make a lot of money on these cards, or lose a lot of money on these or coins, I should say, depending on what you do. If you're smart, you can play them like a fool. All the other FIFA players out there, you can make them your fool and just take their coins and put them right into your FUT account. Is that what you want? This is what you gotta do. I believe Ones to Watch is released as soon as the game comes out. Someone might have to correct me on this, but I think right as the game is released, they release these Ones to Watch cards. If not, it's within 2 weeks, definitely. There's no way it's like 2 months in the future. So it's coming up real quick. This year we have the likes of Sane, Timo Werner, Gareth Bale. I'm sure there's some other ones, but those are some of the big headliners. So if you look back at last year's FIFA, so look at someone like Eden Hazard, very hyped up, Real Madrid, high rated Ones to Watch card. And when he was first released, he was kind of like, if you look, I'm gonna put his graph chart. I'll put his graph right here. You can see when he was released, he had a big spike, and then he absolutely tanked. That happened with almost every Ones to Watch card last year. They all produced the exact same thing, and I'm going to tell you why and how you can make money off this. When these Ones to Watch cards are released, they are very hyped. Everyone wants them in their club. So, and especially the first week that they're released. Because everyone's got FOMO. They're scared. They're like, oh, this Sane is guaranteed to get an inform this week. I'm not going to miss out on this chance. Guess what? Odds of him getting an inform are slim to none. First of all, you're banking on having an amazing game. Second of all, you're banking on EA Sports doing the right thing. And odds are they're not going to. So don't have FOMO. Don't go chasing the Ones to Watch hype. Instead, take advantage of the people that are chasing the Ones to Watch hype. You want to get your hands on these cards early. Buy the ones that are hyped up, the ones that I mentioned, the Bale, Sane, Werner, and the other big names that I'm not thinking about right now. Unfortunately, we're not getting Messi this year. Everyone thought we were going to get a Messi, but we're not getting a Messi, unfortunately. I hate to see it. Wish we did. That would have been
sweet.
So you want to get your hands on these cards, and the first weekend they are in action, you're going to see their price just skyrocket. Why? Because everyone thinks they're a football manager these days. But guess what? You're no Sir Alex Ferguson. Get out of here. You're not going to be able to predict who's going to score a hat trick, who's going to get an assist. It's all luck. You're not going to predict it. Don't even try to gamble on that. Don't gamble. Play the safe bet and invest. So you buy these cards early. Everyone's buying them into their clubs because they want them the first week. Because as I said, they think all of them are going to get informs. And none of them rarely do the first week, if ever, in even the first month. So you buy them that first week, and then you see everyone come in, the demand soars, because everyone wants them in their club. When that demand's soaring, you try to find that point in which it peaks, okay? I mean, it's gonna be kind of hard to find the peak. If everyone knew where the peak was, we'd all sell it there, right? You don't need to chase the peak per se, just chase the profit, okay? If you're up 30%, a couple thousand coins on the card, then sell it, okay? You made your profit, get out of there, and look on to the next deal. So far, we got buy them early, wait for the demand to go up that one weekend, the price will soar, and when that price soars, you sell. But it doesn't stop there. You'll have another buying opportunity because the next team of the week, which is Wednesday, so the hype is going up over the weekend, and the team of the week is released on a Wednesday. That Wednesday, you can expect all of these cards to have bottomed out pretty much. They're not going to go much lower than that. Why? Because everyone's depressed. oh, but he didn't get a team of the week. Oh, I thought he would get an inform this week. Man, guess what? Price tanks down. And that's when you come in, and guess what you're doing? You're playing them like a fiddle. You're just playing them. Playing them all day, taking their coins right into your account. This is when you're buying again, especially if you actually want these guys in your club. That second week is gonna be prime buying opportunity. I'm gonna give you some examples here from last year because history tends to repeat itself. So I mentioned Eden Hazard. I'm gonna show you his graph again. His graph's right here. You see his price kind of flat to start off, rose. Why? Because all that hype I mentioned. It happens. Trust me. The hype, demand soars, and then the next week, he didn't get an inform. Guess what? All the way down, and that's where you're going to buy him again. Odds are his price will rebound a little bit, so if you're looking for a quick profit, you can sell him there. But you can also make money by long-term investing in these one-to-watches. If you can identify meta players for this FIFA 21, then their cards are typically going to perform better in the long term. So if you look at someone who had like a one-to-watch Ben Yedder last year, when he came out, he was about 100K. And look at his chart, it was just gradual upwards movement. So if you can identify cards like that, as long as you don't buy at a peak like that after that first week or so, you can make a lot of coins if you want to just buy and hold for a couple months. Then like this Ben Yedder, I know within a matter of about 2 months, he went from about 100,000 coins to 300,000 to 400,000 coins. So that's tripling your coins right there. The main lesson from this is that once to watch trading is not betting. You do not want to bet on this player getting a team of the week card. You want to invest in their price movements early and sell them before the game starts because other people are going to be betting on them to get a team of the week. That's not what you're doing, okay? Think about it this way. They probably have a let's be generous, let's say a 1 in 10 chance of getting a team of the week card, and there'll be a slight bump in price. But there's a 9 out of 10 chance they don't get a team of the week card, and in that case, the price takes a huge hit. So what do you want? Ensure your profits early and sell before kickoff, or risk losing and probably lose majority of your coins in that investment? Pretty obvious choice here. Sell them pre-kickoff, take your coins, get out. Another thing you can do here if you really want to get involved, you can look at these ones to watch cards and look at their schedules. So I'm going to keep using Timo Werner as an example because he's probably the most iconic ones to watch right now. EA's putting his picture up everywhere. If you see Timo Werner and Chelsea are going up against weaker sides, you want to buy his card that week. Don't wait until the game starts. You want to buy it earlier in the week because as the game gets closer to every minute it gets closer to kickoff, his price is going to keep increasing. And then eventually, if he has a bad game after kickoff, he's going to absolutely tank. So you want to sell him right before kickoff. That's when his price will probably be the highest. You want to do this when they're playing weaker sides, as I mentioned, like in the Premier League, someone like a Burnley or a Newcastle or like a Liverpool. People are going to get out of the hype. They think a team of the week's coming and his price is going to go up. As I said, I'm going to keep repeating it to drill it into your heads. We're not betting on team of the weeks. We're investing in their price. Buy early in the week, sell before kickoff. Pretty easy formula here. Make a lot of coins. Moving on to another method you can use with the one-to-watch cards. It's not actually the one-to-watch cards themselves, but they're gold cards. You can typically buy their gold cards when the ones-to-watch promo is released because the gold cards will be out of packs. Typically, their gold cards will go up in price because the supply is going down and the demand is going up. If you have any concept of economics, kind of moves up, price goes up, and don't worry about it. The price is going to increase. All you got to know. So buy their gold cards, hold on to them throughout the promo. Toward the end of the promo, the prices will probably be the highest. That's when you want to sell them if you're going to ensure your profit. Otherwise, keep them in your club. If you want to use them, that's up to you, man. So the main takeaways here. One, which is the absolute biggest one. We are not betting on them to get an inform card. We are simply investing in their price, and we're going to sell it prior to kickoff because that's when there's going to be the most hype, and that's when its price is going to be the highest. You'll get easy coins that way. Two, there will be a lot of volatility with these cards, as seen with the Hazard last year, for example. His price would fluctuate like hundreds of thousand coins per week or even day. So With that volatility, it means you will always have a chance to make profit as long as you don't buy at the peak. So as long as you're not buying at 600,000 and he never hits that again, you're good. So just be careful with that, and it should be pretty easy to tell throughout his price movements where the kind of the peak is. Just kind of stay away from that. With that volatility, his price is going to move a lot. If you hold it long enough, it'll always keep going around and it'll come back up and you'll have the chance to make coins. Just don't panic, sell, hold on to it, you'll be good. 3 is going along with the last one. Do not buy at the peak. I know it's easy to say, but how would I know where the peak is? Guess what? We don't know where the peak is. But as I said many times, you can use your intuition and your logic. Look at price charts on like Footbin. Links in the description if you don't know what that is. You can look at price charts and you can just follow their price intraday, and then you can just see, oh, he's pretty high right here. I'm just gonna wait it out a little bit. He's gonna go down a little bit. So just follow that stuff. And then 4, you can also make money on the gold cards. Buy them when they're out of packs through the ones to watch promo. Look out for those. So you, for example, you'd buy the Werner gold card when his ones to watch is in packs for a week or so, however long the promo lasts. And then lastly, our 5th point, do not bet on them to get informs. Always sell them prior to kickoff. I know I repeated myself. I did that on purpose. I'm trying to get you to focus here. That's the last point though. So if you follow these tips, you can make a lot of coins trading ones to watch cards. It's a pretty simple method here. As long as you focus and follow these steps and listen to my rules here, you'll be able to make a lot of coins pretty easily. It's a pretty good way to start off FIFA, make a lot of coins, and get a great head start on FIFA 21. If you enjoy these tips and you want to be a Foot 21 millionaire, make sure to subscribe and also check out the playlist on my channel, FIFA 21. It's like tips, advice. It has trading, it has advice, how to start off your ultimate team, a bunch of stuff. Get the best start possible, make a lot of coins, do your family proud, get a good ultimate team. If your family cares about ultimate team, I don't know which one really cares, but hey, if you guys are into that, I'm not going to judge. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.